First of all, I am trying to do a little bit of self care before I figure out the rest of my day. But yeah, I just was sitting here thinking about all of the emotions and just like the unforgiveness that I have stored up inside of me. And lately, I've been trying to balance like what does authentic relationships look and feel like for me. And of course, you have to assess the way that you deal with yourself. And so I'm just realizing that there's so much of myself that I really just don't mess with. I don't mess with. But that does not permit me to not give myself grace. Um, when you go through a certain point in your life and you see like the changing of survival mode and how that does not serve you anymore, and you see just all of these patterns become undone, rather if it's at your desired rate, a pace, or if it's just whatever, but gradually we see the unfolding and the undoing. And I think it's done now. I am really just trying to give myself grace, and understanding what mercy looks like for me as an individual. Like a lot of the old ways that I used to deal with myself and just kind of escape from myself, like true escapism, it's not working out for me anymore. I've noticed myself become detached. I've noticed myself, it's just a long story. But long story short, y'all, it is so valuable and so important to tap into your body, tap into like just little things. You might think like, it don't mean nothing. Like if I had this little bag of chips, or it don't mean nothing if I, and it does. It does. That stuff not only manifests into the physical, but it manifests into the physical. Okay? So if you are finding yourself like gravitating towards more low vibrational things, then you might need to check yourself. What are you trying to escape from? I've been able to pinpoint, like, okay, yeah, I'm really trying to escape from myself, and I'm not trying to sit with my feelings. God got on me like, look, you want so badly to go back to work full force. And if y'all don't know, I own a food truck, but you want to go back to work full force on this food truck just because this is the area where you are familiar with, but that you have the most control, because it's also something that has been going. It's also something that you view and you see it as it's already in motion, when really you need to sit still and you need to figure out what it is that I'm showing you about yourself in this moment. I'm trying so hard, like, just to understand God when it's the ego that has hopped in the driver's seat. Y'all, the ego has hopped in the driver's seat, and God told me to sit on my hands. I want so badly to bury myself into the work, and I cannot do it because that season where that served is no longer here. It's no longer, that season is over with. That season is in the past. It's done. So look, whoever this is for, know that you have to get more intuitive with yourself. It's not, what's going on around you, what happened, who did what. It's not about any of that. It's about the internal battle. We all have this resemblance of Jacob wrestling with ourselves, and while we're still trying to seek God, we have hidden the fact from ourselves that we ran away from something that we now have to face. And I don't see that for myself running anymore. I don't. So please comment down below, what is something that you just don't see for yourself no longer, excluding outside things internally. What is something that's going to bring you closer to the mercy of yourself mentally, physically, spiritually? Y'all stay hydrated, stay blessed. I love y'all. But we in this thing together. Okay. Bye-bye.